over. And she said, damn, no, she put her head around my wrist. I told her no, she said, damn.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Jason, and I know I haven't posted in a while. I just started up in college, and that is what today's video is about, how my first couple weeks of college has been and what I expected versus reality. So to get into it, the college that I got accepted to and attending is right here, University of Cincinnati. And the reason why I chose this college is, yes, it is close to home, but I also really liked how the classes, they're not super big, especially for my major. So I really liked that a lot, but I also just liked the atmosphere that I was presented when I went on tours. And other places were in close run, but I just really liked that one the best. So my major that I did pick and that I'm going for and studying is social work. So I'm trying to still decide if I'm gonna get just my bachelor's or if I want to get my master's. Because with social work, it is a profession. So if I get my bachelor's, I can work in any field, but it will be limited to a specialized field. It will be limited. But if I get a master's, that's where I can specialize in a specific area. But I think at my moment right now, I want to get my master's, but I can talk about that and get onto more of that in another video if you guys want to see about that. But my first week, I'm in week 4 right now as I'm filming this video, and I only have classes 3 days a week, so I'm not there a lot of the time, and this semester I have about 4 or 5 classes. And I chose morning personally because I can wake up in the morning if I have something to do, and if I want to do something later on in the day, I don't have to just wait after I do my classes. And like if my friends are out of class, then we can do stuff together. What I really like is how the classes, especially my social work class, I really like my social work class. I like most of my teachers, but I say most of them because there's some I'm iffy about, of course, but you are there to learn, you're not there to like people. So I'm not here to like nobody, I'm just here to get my education. I'm here to learn, not to play games. But the first week, it was really just me trying to find out where I'm going, trying to do so much and figure out so much while I'm still new, of course, a little freshman. But I was able to find all my classes. I don't have to jump all around, so I'm able to just go to 2 buildings. I'm only there for a couple hours, but I'm a perfectionist, so I get there an hour early and do some schoolwork beforehand. And with my course, the first course is the semester I have to take is Intro to Social Work, of course. I take Intro to Social Welfare, that's online. I take Intro to Psychology. I have a success seminar because of the school system I was in. And then I also have Intro to American Politics. So all the classes I have right now is really just required courses. So it's no electives, no anything like that. But I'm taking required courses right now so I can get a lot of them out of the way. Same as my second semester, I'm going to try to take a lot of my required courses so that I don't get burdened with it the more years to come. I don't want to get burdened with a lot of it. But right now, the classes are not too hard, but they're not easy either. I think my most difficult class that I have at the moment is maybe my psychology class, because I think it's really just, she gives us a lot of work, of course, but the topics are interesting and it's really something good to learn. But it's also just sometimes the work can become overbearing and, it's just a lot of it. I think my least favorite class right now would be Intro to American Politics, because personally I'm not that into politics, but to learn about it and to hear about it, I think it's interesting, and like the facts and stuff he be talking about. I really like that he like digs deep and try to hear your opinion instead of stating his own and just leaving it at that. That's the one thing I do like about that teacher is he's he really wants us to get involved and speak our mind, and so we can have arguments, not arguments, but rebuttal with each other and really figure out each other's side and really hone on each other's opinions. My social work class is kind of laid back, like I don't really have to do much in there. I have to read, of course. Most of the work is online, so I have to read, do video assignments, knowledge checks to make sure I actually am reading. But personally, to me, a lot of it is more common sense, I would say, because I can read the book, but when I'm reading the book, it's stuff I would already know. So then when I do the knowledge check, I can get all of them right, and then I'm like, oh, well, I didn't even have to read these pages right here. So then I'd be like, oh, well, what's going on? Because why do I know this already in the back of my head? And then sometimes I do remember that, yeah, my aunt, she's a social worker, and she's one of the reasons why I did want to become a social worker, because I heard how she really loves it, and I started studying it more and figuring out about it, and I love the profession, because originally I was going to get into psychology, but we're not going to get into that. We don't need to get into that. But yeah, second and third week, I think I really started figuring out why they say college is expensive, is because I go there and pizza, four slices of pizza are $5. Why are 4 slices of pizza $5? And then like a sandwich, and it's just a full sandwich, and it's like this big, it's $6.49, and they only give you one thing of mayo, complimentary. I mean, you can get other things of mayo, of course, but what I mean is the food is expensive, and then they expect me to eat there. And not to say that I bought one book this semester, and that's just this semester alone. I bought one book. That book was $107. I could have rented it, but personally, I think the book will help me in the long run because I have to take more history and politics classes. So I bought it just because of that with my major. But it's just, why is a book $100? Why is a book $100? And really just, I think my one problem that I do have, and I will say I have, is me communicating with people. Is like my biggest thing, I think, these first couple weeks, because having to talk to someone and really like build new friendships, I'd say, after high school is really the one thing that I'd say I struggle with personally. But now on to tips. Some tips I will give to some people starting out just like me. Even though I can't give out a lot, I will say that make friends or have a friend that you know go there if you're going to like a local college, or even if you're going away and you know somebody who's going to that college already. Make sure you can at least find somebody to help you find your classes, because teachers don't care in college if you're late or if you leave early. They don't mind, like they do not care. But only thing they care about is if you learn the material, you know the material, and if you get your work turned in on time. If you don't show up, that's your fault. But if you don't do the work, that's even worse, because those points add up. Those percentages get knocked down very quickly. Money, my tip about money is, I would say, apply for as many scholarships as you can. If you can't, there's always financial aid. There's meal cards. You can use the financial aid. File for that very quickly. File for it as soon as it drops in the couple minutes that it is, and file as quick as you can, because the faster and earlier you file, the more money you can get. I learned that in high school. I filed instantly, and my financial aid was around, excluding loans, just grants was maybe $10,000, and with including loans was $15,000. Plus the 2, 3 scholarships that I got all in total, plus the loans and just grants, I got maybe $16,000, $17,000, and that's just me doing all of it on my own. Sometimes with help of a school counselor, but I did most of it all on my own. And with family support, it's really important to focus on your financial right before you focus on your major. Personally, I did, because if you don't have your money in check, that's just like if you don't have the money to buy the shoes while you're looking at the shoes. That doesn't make sense. If you're browsing, you're browsing. But if you shopping and you ain't got it, don't be looking. That's how I did mine. But my last tip that I'll really say to end off this video, you guys, is have a good support system. And when I say have a good support system, I really mean like your family, and just really be able to have people you can trust and be able to talk to and be able to lean on if you're stressed out. Make friends. Like, you have to make friends in your major, because you're going to be going down this path together. You're going to have lots of the same classes, even if you don't take them at the same time. If they take them before you and you take them afterwards, like, then you can get help with work from them, and you can help them with work, and etc. Just build up a good support system so that you can really start helping each other and figuring out the what and whatnots of college. Because if you don't, you might be in trouble. Because me, I'm starting to build that support system. I already have the support system with my family. I'm just trying to get the people in the college. I'm trying to make me a little friends, and it's going good so far. I will not lie. I've joined a club and all of that good stuff. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you made it here, comment down below what else would you want to see on my channel, and also just let me know if you started college, or if you're thinking about going to college, what major you want to. Just let me know all that down below. And without further ado, thank you for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.